Hey up everybody and welcome to the cave. I am the long-eared yeti and yeah, I can chill now. I can chill now and just watch this Arsenal v Manchester United game. And it's now time for you guys to actually be panicking or whatever, or be go through that kind of situation because mine's done and I'm so happy that we went and did exactly what we needed to do. At 1-0, it was tense as fuck. I mean, you'd have noticed it on my watch along anyway. I was so tense, it was unreal. But you know what? We got something. We kept hold of it. We defended to keep hold of it, and then we added to it. And mate, that was insane. Big up to Taro Wanyi. There's the person with the scarf upside down. Everybody, there's always one person with his scarf upside down. So now we're going to watch Manchester United against Arsenal. Arsenal's going to keep it going at the top of the league. Man City won yesterday, so yeah, it's all on. And Man United's got to put in a performance like they did against Manchester City. Let's see how it goes, though. Right, we're kicked off. And I should give you the time in a second. 17 seconds, basically, at the minute. And well done with your 3 points today, fella. Cheers, Harry. Yeah, I said that it's down to us now to do what we've got to do. I don't think you'll go down, to be honest with you. I don't think you'll go down. We had to get that win today. I think actually, I think Palace are going to fall into it. To be quite honest, they seem to be on a little bit of a down low at the minute. I think you'll be all right. I mean, you've got Chelsea next, which is going to be a tough game because it's a derby, isn't it? But can Nuno bring something out of that? Because Chelsea will attack quite a bit. So I suppose you can get something out of that. But we got to look after ourselves, haven't we? Same as you got to look after yourselves. Mate, I'm fucking delighted. Honestly, I was sweating like crazy. At 1-0, I kept thinking they're good at this. Something's going to drop for them or something like that. And Taiwo to get that goal as well. So I changed my mind, mate. You're not having Taiwo. You're not having Taiwo. I said yesterday you can have him, but I've changed my mind now. And need to suck the Spuds into the relegation zone. Yeah, they could definitely be another one that goes in there. I hope it's not Palace. I really do hope it's not Palace. I mean, losing Wharton to a red card, I mean, that's not good. I mean, he's a big player for them, isn't he? But I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Just see what happens as we keep going along. We've got Palace next as well. Evening all, evening Tony, and smash a like on the way in. Cheers for that, Tony. Appreciate it, mate. Game's underway. 2 minutes and 5 gone. Arsenal, Manchester United. Saliba then drops it back to Raya. Raya gets it across to Gabriel. Gabriel puts the ball down the centre. That goes all the way through, and a good challenge there from Martinez to take out Jesus, I think. Mate, I'm overjoyed. I mean, it's amazing what getting a new striker in can actually do, isn't it, really? I mean, Taiwo's goal was fantastic. I thought there was going to come at some point where he was going to make a mistake and lose the ball or something, but nah. Composure there was fantastic. The goal for Jesus was excellent as well. The way he takes it on his chest and drops it down to his foot for the volley. Just fucking excellent. Still a lot of work to do. We've got to keep up with it. It's not just down to one result. We've got to keep up with it. We've got to get the Europa sorted as well. Right. Anyway, let's get on with this one. That's cut out by Trossard. It's with Odegaard now on the right-hand side. Plays a pass down the left-hand side to Incapi, sorry. And Trossard into Zubamendi. Back to Trossard. That's closed down there by Casemiro, I think. And it's back with Trossard now on the left-hand side. And, oh, hello, mate. Didn't expect to see you back. Yeah, mate, I'm cool now. I'm calm. I'm cool and calm, bro. I've got our game out of the way, and that's that. It's always good to sort of get your game out of the way and get a win as well. You know, it's just what we needed, really. We had to be. It had to be today. I wrote in the group chat how long before we see Jesus' compensation face. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it'll be coming, mate. I would imagine it'd be coming, to be honest. Here's Arteta sidelining. What's your thoughts on it anyway, Jack? Do you think you could get embroiled into the bottom at the minute? I mean, losing Wharton's massive, isn't it? It's absolutely massive to your team and what you do. Big up, yeah, you're well, bro. Yeah, I'm all good. United fan. How you doing, matey? Tackle there from Incapi on Diallo. Armadillo. And 44 minutes and 4 minutes and 50 gone. And it's with Martinez. Tries to play it down, gets it picked off by Zubamendi. Back to Shaw. Shaw drops it back to Lemans. Lemans smashes the ball up the pitch looking for Mbermo, but Gabriel wins that. Trossard drops it over the top. That's headed away by Slabhead. And Bruno Fernandes can't control the ball. Goes back to Saliba. Into Zubamendi. Zubamendi down the left-hand side to Incapi. Incapi to Rice. And yeah, definitely we can. But if we do when the board deserves it for the neglect, yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, I hope that's not going to be the case, to be honest. Jesus always looks like he has to take a dump. No, he does. And I'm doing good, bro. I'm actually hoping to get my channel running this year. So hopefully my first stream soon. Nice one, matey. Nice one. And Tone. And I always go to the last game of the season. I've already ordered a parish and board out flag to be made. Yeah, it is them that's really screwing you up, isn't it, really? Proper screwing you up. Evening, Harry, mate. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But we had to get that win today. I mean, it was tense at times. It was really tense at times. But, hey, we got it over the line. That's the main thing. And we got a 1 year back on the score sheet as well, which is another massive thing, really. It's all over to Luca when he comes in. At least he can offer us something different as well. Still 0-0 here, 6 minutes and 45. What we thinking, guys, for this game? Is Arsenal going to win it? Here's Trossard again on the left-hand side. Plays it into Rice. Rice now into the box. Takes a shot. Bounces off Martinez. And Trossard picks it up again on the outside. Having a run through. Gets tackled there, though, by Fernandes. Still with Arsenal, though, on this left-hand side with Rice. Over to Zubamendi. Zubamendi across to Saliba. Saliba to Gabriel. And yeah, Amy, you and Carl on the stream. I'd love that so I can make fun of him. And I've had enough of it. Rinse and repeat for the 13 years we've been in the league now. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, the pressure's now on Leeds. I mean, there's pressure on them anyway, really. You know, it's going to be a fight at the bottom. To be fair, is Odegaard across to Gabriel. He's going down the left-hand side. Drops it back to Rice. Rice then right over to Saka on the right-hand side. Saka keeps it in. Saka now trying to get the cross in on his left foot. That goes out for a throw-in. Thrown into Saliba. Back with Saka on the right-hand side. Going through trying to get a cross in. Can't get it at the moment. Again, his cross, it's a Man United face and goes out for a corner. Set piece. Here we go. You on with the good, the bad, the ugly tonight, Yeti? Nah, mate, I don't think so. And Wolves, Burnley, Tottenham to go, and people are dissing Mateta for wanting to leave. But why would you want to stay at this club when their first thought is let's stay in the league? Then Juventus are after you. Yeah, absolutely. Nah, I don't think I will be, Harry, to be honest. I've got a few things to do after this anyway. There's a few things I wanted to do this morning, but I wanted to watch UFC 324, so there weren't no spoilers or anything. So I had to get that done before the game. Oh, ball over the top of the bar from Trossard. That's a good chance, that was, really, from Trossard. He's all on his own there. God, it is sad when they cheer a set piece like a goal. Yeah, but I think they play for them as well. I mean, if you're good at them and you get goals out of them, then why not? Le Mans with a goal kick. Smashes it up the pitch, looking for Mbermo again. And Mbermo can't win it. It's back to Martinez. Into Mainu. Mainu now trying to get down the left-hand side. Tackle comes in from Timber, and it's over to Saka. Saka then gets pressured by Dorgu. It's over to Jesus now. Jesus then gets it across to Incapi. Incapi to Trossard. Trossard on this left-hand side up against Dallo. Trossard gets through, tries to get the cross, and that's gone out for a corner. You can tell how happy the player is when they get a corner. You can see it. But like I say, if that gets you your goals, you're top of the league. You just want to stay there, don't you? 10 minutes and 44 gone. Corner to Arsenal. Jesus talking to him. Can I have the header, guys? Can I have the header, please? 11 minutes and 2 gone. Corner coming in from Rice. Straight into the middle, straight to Saka. Saka gets it, has a shot with his right foot, and then Burmo goes down into Incapi. Over to Saka on this right-hand side. Don't think they worked on that corner much, to be honest. Could have been a good one, actually, if they got that right. Here's Diallo, plays the ball down to Mbermo, but Trossard cuts that out. Trossard on a run down the middle at the minute. Has to turn back, though. He's going to have to pass it here. Gets taken out by Casemiro. And fucking expensive Stoke City, ain't they? Yeah. Would you take it though? If you got goals from if you could get goals from pretty much every set piece, would you try and play for set pieces? Because I don't think it's a bad idea. Because some games can be just a stalemate, can't they? So it can be the difference between a set piece to win the game. Into Odegaard. Odegaard back to Raya. Raya to Saliba. Saliba to Timber. Timber smashes it down the right-hand side looking for Saka, but that's going to go all the way through to Lemons. Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted at that today. And I'm so glad Taiwo proved me wrong as well, because I thought he was done, to be honest. I actually did think he was done. What's your channel going to be called anyway, United fan? You got a name for your channel yet? Here comes Martinez. Down the left-hand side. Still got it, though. He's got pressure coming in from Odegaard. Dorgu then gets taken down. Drops it back to Fernandez. It's over to Slabhead. Arsenal getting back again. If you win the ball, you've got to do some really quick passing. You can't let them get back into their numbers. That's the worst thing that that's one thing you can't do. Here's Martinez. Over to Shaw. He drops it back to Casemiro. Ball down the middle for Diallo. Back to Slabhead again. Of course, you take it, but you just expect a bit more expansive football after spending more than $1 billion. True, and must be nice to know what a win feels like. Well, it is this time. Here's Rice flying down the left wing. Rice again in the centre. It's cut out though by Martinez. Into Fernandez. Fernandez gets it up to Dorgu. Dorgu gets pressure from Timber and goes down. 14 minutes and 26 gone. That was no. I mean, Rice had some serious space there in the centre. And it must be nice to know what a win feels like. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, you did. I mean, the thing is with your team at the minute, I mean, you got the starting out right, but I mean, you've had the rug pulled right from underneath you, mate, haven't you? Really, you've completely had the rug pulled from underneath you. Big up, Manny. How you doing, mate? And big up, Yeti. Long time. Just recently subscribed to you, and well done on your win today. Cheers for that, Manny. Thank you for the subscription as well, mate. Appreciate it, matey. And here's Rice. That's with Saka in the middle of the field, running towards the left-hand side at the minute. Pass in there to, I don't know who that was, but he went down anyway under the challenge from Diallo. With Zubamendi over to Trossard. Trossard then drops it back to Zubamendi into Saliba, I mean. Timber over to Saka on this right-hand side. Saka gets it back to Odegaard. Odegaard then back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba, who's a little bit further forward into Odegaard. Odegaard gets it back to Saliba. Cross to Zubamendi. Zubamendi to Gabriel. Gabriel to Rice. Rice in the middle to Zubamendi. Back to Rice. Back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. How are you anyway, Manny? It is a long time no see, mate. Hope you're well. What you think about this top of the league? Are you going to do it or what? Or do you think it's going to go wrong? I think you're doing all right at the minute, to be honest. There's Saka on the right-hand side. Got Timber on the outside of him. Keeps hold of the ball, though, and then gets a tackle, comes in, and Saka goes down. I saw that video the other day. I didn't see it in the game, but Saka basically is limping. He's limping up the side, and then all of a sudden the ball's coming to him, and he all of a sudden starts running down the right-hand side. And like so many Arsenal fans saying, "Oh no, well you've got that wrong. He's not cheating. He's playing through the pain." So, yeah, whatever, mate. 17 minutes and 20 gone. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard standing over it as well as Rice on the right-hand side. Rice is going to be the one that takes this. Really good deliveries from Rice as well. Ball's into the box. Oh, that's a good save that was from Lamans. Mate, that delivery was really good as well. Put right on the button. Zubamendi with the header, and Lamans manages to put it over the bar. Good reaction save there from Lamans. Corner Arsenal. Zubamendi, well, he's got an header against us, hasn't he? Fucker. They're only a little guy, no. Hate that when they get an header against you and they're only little guys. Saka with a corner. Corner comes in. Oh, he's got away. Bruno Fernandes smashes the ball up the field, but Rice is going to cover that. And manages to get it back to Raya, but I think it's gone out for a throw-in. 18 minutes and 48 gone. Arsenal 0, Man United 0. I'm going to sit back, I think. 19 minutes and 3 gone. We're dominating possession and looking dangerous, but once again, we're playing it out to the wings when we should be powering through the centre, especially with the space we have. Yeah, there is a lot of space there, to be fair. This is why I despise Arteta at times. Yeah. What did you think about when you played against us? I mean, we did a right defensive performance on that. We had to ride our luck a lot, to be fair. But I expected that anyway. There was one or two chances which I was like, oh my days, that one's going in, that's going in, and they just didn't. Here comes Odegaard down the centre, plays it across to Saka again. Saka on the right hand side, trying to get the cross in, can't, has to turn back. Going again, and it's another set piece. Off Luke Shaw this time. 20 minutes and 8 gone. Still 0-0, corner Arsenal. And I despise him full stop. We were poor against you at City Ground. I don't think we troubled Matt Sells enough, and we didn't have the drive. I think we kind of got in your face, mate, and made it that it was poor, to be honest. We was on a different level that day, to be fair. We were just in the mood of not letting you get anything out of that game apart from a draw. But like I say, we had to ride our luck a few times. I mean, that Martinelli chance, I mean, how you don't put that away, I don't know. The biggest one for me, though, was the Saka header and Sells managing to save it. That was an amazing save, that was. That's off his shoulder. Lamon's out to Mainu. Mainu plays it into Shaw. Shaw back to Mainu. Gets pressed by Rice. It's back to Slabhead. He's running forward with a ball now. Plays it across to Diallo. Diallo into Martinez. I think we was in the mood to not give anything away, mate, in that game. Question for you, mate. Assuming you make the yellow knockout stages, and I'm sure you will, how far do you fancy going in the competition? Well, there's a lot got to happen, mate, before we get really going in that competition, to be fair. I mean, the other day against Braga, it was shocking, to be fair. Absolutely shocking. So, yeah, I mean, we might all of a sudden be able to turn it on at the right times, I guess, but I don't think we'll do all that well in it, to be honest. And to be quite honest with you, I know it's an important thing because it could lead to Champions League. Not that we're ready for that yet, to be fair. But, I'm not. There's been some performances that just haven't been good enough, to be honest. We've got a lot to do before we even think about winning anything like that. And maybe doing what boys did with West Ham in the Conference League. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, the Braga game was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I mean, missing a penalty as well, it was ridiculous. But I don't see us winning any Europa League, not unless we all of a sudden turn it on and get things going and everything starts to gel and starts to work. But we'll give it our best shot. We will give it our best shot. And back to Casemiro. Balls into Fernandes, but that's going to roll all the way through to Raya. 23 minutes and 28 gone. But if ever we get anything against anybody, it's always down to like them not being very good and all that kind of stuff. It's not always that cut and dried, to be honest. I think we got stuck in every opportunity that we could. And I think it made you panic. Although you did have some good chances, to be fair. It was a tense game, I'll tell you that now. It wasn't. I wasn't looking at it as in, Arsenal haven't really turned up today, so I'm fancying my chances. It was a very tense game. I was quite impressed with the way that we started that game, though. To be honest, we came at you. We didn't just sit back. It's quite impressive for us. And here's Casemiro. Arsenal's got it again with Trossard. Trossard can't get it through, though. Still got it on the left-hand side. Plays it all the way back to Saliba in the centre circle. Back to Gabriel. And that's going to go back to Raya. 24 minutes and 48 gone. Still 0-0. Arsenal, Man United. And I've got it on this left-hand side again with Nkappi. Nkappi back to Rice. Rice to Trossard. Back to Rice. Over to Saliba. Saliba down to Saka. That gets cut out by Luke Shaw. Into Dorgu. Back to Fernandez. Back to Dorgu. Into Mainu. Martinez. Casemiro. Casemiro across to Slabhead. Slabhead just going forward at the minute. Plays it across to Dalot. Dalot back to Slabhead. Into Martinez. Not really anything on at the minute. Back to Shaw, back to Martinez. Arsenal pushing forward a little bit now. Gets it back to Slabhead. Slabhead puts it down the middle for Mbeumo. Mbeumo gets it through to Dalot. Dalot into Mainu. Tackle comes in from Zubamendi. That's back to Slabhead again. Cross to Dalot. Dalot then down to Mbeumo. He's got again challenged by Gabriel. Man United trying to build something down the middle now. It's with Casemiro. Casemiro to Fernandez. Fernandez into Dorgu. Dorgu has to check back. Gives it back to Fernandez. And that's back to Martinez again. To Dorgu. Then Dorgu plays it back to Lamons. And maybe doing what boys did. You were spot on about Braga. That was Dyer. 55 seconds of madness cost you big time. I also don't believe Dyer set you up properly that night. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. That was ridiculous. I mean, I get it that he was like seeing what the other players was about and seeing whether they was going to stay or what. But you don't do that in a game like that, surely. You know, that to me was a little bit crazy. And there's some of them, mind you, I mean, what do I know? I said Taiwo needs to go, but look what he did today. So, you know, he proved me wrong, and I'm glad he did prove me wrong as well, because that was a fucking cracking goal. Did you see it against Brentford? Brilliant goal from Jesus. Brilliant to set himself up, ball on his chest onto his foot for the volley. And then that Taiwo was excellent. I thought at some point he was going to lose control of the ball or, you know, mess it up or something, and he fucking didn't, and it was excellent. What a lovely composure as well. Lovely composure to finish it. Here's Odegaard. Mate, that was tense game, that was. At 1-0 it was tense. I was so happy when Taiwo got that goal there. Over to Saliba. We got a long way to go though, Manny. We got a long way to go. I mean, we had a good season last season with Nuno. You know, it was absolutely amazing. It didn't fear any team at all. But, you know, it only goes so far. Silly getting Anjin as well. Getting Anjin was ridiculous. One thing I will question about my owner is his judge of character. Getting rid of Nuno, I don't think was a good idea in any way, shape, or form, but I don't think it was never not going to happen when he said that in the conference, to be honest. It all started when Marinakis came on the pitch. Oh, and it's a goal for Arsenal. Odegaard with a flick, and I think it was Timber that was on the end of it. Put it in. 1-0 Arsenal. 28 minutes and 52 gone. But yeah, I mean, look at the Medici land one as well. I mean, that was ridiculous as well. But hey, you don't get no rights to get things. You've got to actually fight for it, haven't you? You know, at the end of the day. So I mean, Braga. I mean, we get a penalty. I mean, what was that penalty? I don't know why Anderson got sent off. To be honest, I think it's an own goal by Martinez, isn't it? Yeah, own goal by Martinez. The looks of it. Nice little ball through, though, from Odegaard. No, I think Timber actually gets the shot on there, doesn't he? Yeah, I think Timber gets a shot on under his legs. 1-0 to Arsenal. The train keeps a training, or whatever you say, keeps a rumbling. And Burmo goes down. That ball goes to Saka. Saka then gets it through to Timber. Timber into Jesus, back to Saka. Saka gets it through to Odegaard. Odegaard can't get the ball through. Gets it all, and Burmo's away here, but I think he might have been offside there. He's in the box. It's up against Saliba. Fernandez, what was that? That took a deflection. Nope, didn't take a deflection. Terrible shot. Terrible shot. That looked like a Timber goal to me. Yeah, I reckon it was Timber. On the replay, it looked like he kicked it from under his legs. I like Igor Jesus. I think when he gets into the groove, he can be a fine striker. But I tell you what, with this trend of teams starting with lone strikers, a lot of strikers' talents are being wasted. Yeah, I agree with that. Great start, but we need to build on it. I predicted a 2-1 Arsenal win. Nice. Well, you're on your way to that. Yeah, I think Igor Jesus is great. I mean, he wins the ball a lot, but we need someone to play off him, you know, and we need to get him into the right areas as well, which we did today. And I'm just so happy that he managed to get his goal because he does work so hard every single game. So I'm delighted at that. But I do like him. I do like that Igor Jesus. I think there's a lot more quality to come from him, to be honest. Trossard can't get the ball through the middle. And Burmo's trying to win it. Timber goes down. No, he don't. Jesus goes down. And starts crying again. Oh, referee, hurt me, mate. Oh, show me on this doll where he hurt you, Jesus. I don't like him. I'm sorry, I don't like him. Don't like Jesus at all. Well, shit, they calling that a Martinez goal. Oh, they look to me like Timber. It might have kicked it. Timber might have kicked it, and it hit Martinez's leg, and then it went in. I don't know. It's hard to tell, to be honest. And that is why, in an old-fashioned 4-4-2, you have two strikers playing off each other. Yeah, that's what I like. To be honest, that's what I like. I do like that. I love to see two strikers starting to work together and playing off each other. And I think, like I say, I mean, Jesus does a lot of work, but he wins the ball quite a lot, but it's always just headed on to nobody. So there's got to be somebody else getting up alongside him or whatever, you know, to get the chances. Yeah, it has gone down as a Martinez own goal. It's really hard to see, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I think it is. I think Timber makes a foot. Oh, Bruno! Oh my days, wide. Showing the replay. So I didn't catch that. Man, he got right past Saliba then and all. I don't think Saliba touched that. I can't really tell, to be honest. And then that is why. And oh yeah, I mean you can't. I love the 4-4-2, mate. I mean it'd work nowadays, but they've got to work hard. With the others having an extra man in the midfield. I mean, you can always change it up though, can't you? I mean, Cloughey's like style was like a 4-4-2, and then at times it turned into a 4-5-1, and then it'd turn into a 4-3-3. So you can do like a fluid thing. I'd like to see more teams do it, to be honest. I would love to see more teams do it. Because I do think you need a little bit of help when you're playing up front. Here's Dallo on the right hand side, plays it into. Oh, they've got a free kick. They've got a corner. Man United corner, 34 minutes and 48 gone. United corner. Slabhead comes forward. And that is why. Yeah, I read that. Yeah. I'd love to see teams do it more, to be honest. Love to see it. That's why I always try and do my management games. It works all right in the older games, like these series I've got running, but in others it tends to not. The newer ones it don't, because the game's built for the other thing. What is going on here? Balls all over the place. I don't know who that was trying to timber or whatever. I don't know what's going on there. That was a right mishmash in the area, though, that was. Have a look. Corner comes in, it's headed up in the air, and then there's a right mishmash going on there. And Timber's like trying to make love to, what's his name's legs. I just think about how many more goals England would score if we had a second striker alongside Harry Kane. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm all for it. I'm definitely all for it. You've just got to do it fluid, haven't you? Where someone does drop into the midfield at times against the midfields that you've got nowadays. Oh shit, that's a mistake. And Burmo, and it's 1-1. Oh dear, that was a mistake there from Arsenal. It's 1-1. Zubamendi. One or two mistakes happening around the back at the minute. 36 minutes and 50 gone. 1-1. You're still on for your 2-1, Manny. Have a look at that. Oh dear, what Zubamendi? Mind you, Saliba's giving him the ball there like that when he's got Bruno Fernandes up against him as well. It's going a right mess there. Zubamendi just drops it straight to Mbermo, and Mbermo puts it in the net. 1-1. Zubidoo messing up again. Roo. Absolutely. Zubidoo didn't have a Scooby-Doo there. Absolutely. I think if you've got a striker like Stan Collymore back in his day, I think you're all right with one man up front in that situation, because he was just absolute class, Stan Collymore. But I do think that it would be better having two forwards. Rhett smashes the ball down the pitch. That's into Timber. Timber puts it. No, Jesus, I mean. Jesus now on the right hand side gets it through to Zubamendi. Can he make up for it? No, it takes a deflection, and that's going out for a throw in. 1-1, 38 minutes and 22 gone. Stanley Victor Collymore, a bit of a nutter, but what a striker on his day. Absolutely. My favourite, mate. He was brilliant. My gran used to say to me, all he does is just stands up top and then just waits for the ball all game. And I was like, yeah, I know, but when he gets the ball, he puts it in the back of the net. He was fantastic. I mean, no disrespect to Palace, but I do remember when he nutmegged Butterfield, I think it was, twice, and then put the ball in the top corner. He was a phenomenal striker, Stan Collymore. Power, pace. His finishing was insane as well, wasn't it? His finishing was absolutely insane. I love Stan the man. He was fucking excellent. Free kick to Arsenal. 39 minutes and 55 gone. Ball comes forward. Them free kicks from Rice, mate. Even his corners as well. They had straight for the goal. They're so hard to actually defend against. Rolled out to Shaw. Shaw drops it back to Martinez. Martinez back to Lamans. Lamans fires the ball right up to Mbermo, but Gabriel manages to win that. And that's into Rice. That's a bad pass as well. Into Fernandez. Mainu gets it. Mainu gets it across to Luke Shaw. Back into Mainu. Back to Martinez. Martinez then through the middle to Casemiro. Casemiro down to Diallo. Up against Incapi. And that's going to be a corner again off Incapi. 40 minutes and 58 gone. Arsenal 1, Man United 1. And Ian Butterfield, the Crystal Palace left back, right? Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it was Butterfield. I might be wrong with that, but I think it was Butterfield that he did the double nutmeg on and then put it in the top corner. Stan actually did brilliantly at Leicester under the guidance of Forest legends Martin O'Neill and John Robertson. Lord rest his soul. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Well, he went to Liverpool, didn't he? And they wanted to make him like part of the boy band or something. I remember reading that. They want to make him part of the boy band with McManaman and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, nah, I ain't about that shit. You just leave him up top, give him the ball, and he'll power through. And his finishing was fucking amazing. Another one as well. Can you remember some of the Andy Reid goals? Oh my days. I remember one against West Ham. But I remember most of them, but I remember that one against West Ham when he's just running down the left-hand side and he just smashes it right in the top corner. Fucking excellent player, Andy Reid. When we was going to lose Dawson, we knew we was going to lose Dawson. We didn't want to lose Dawson, but we knew we was going to lose him. And he got ruined when he left us, to be honest. He came, right, cheating fuck. But he went to Spurs, didn't he? So there's no shock there. But, he was class. But then as soon as it became that Reedy was going as well, that was a proper kick in the teeth, that was. So over to Diallo, into Fernandez. 43 minutes gone. 1-1. Mainu across to Martinez. It's down to Luke Shaw on this left-hand side. Luke Shaw then drops it back to Martinez. Martinez gets pressure from Odegaard. And here comes Martinez on the left-hand side. And he's going to get pressure from Saka, although Saka's not really bothering that much to get to him, to be honest. And then Saka just throws himself to the floor as soon as Martinez gets anywhere near him. I mean, how much did Stan go for, though? It was like, what, 10, was it 10.5 million or 11.5 million? Stan Collymore, 11.5 million. And then you look at some of these players that get signed for all this money. You know, I mean, that's a bargain, isn't it? Mind you, if you look at like the old management games that I've been playing, you got Roy Keane. He's 21 years old, and I think he's like 5 mil. 5 mil for Roy Keane, man. They're all quite cheap. It was back then, so. I signed Stan on the one I'm doing now. We're not doing too bad, to be honest. Got 2 draws, 0-0 against Liverpool, and then got 0-0 against Wimbledon as well. Lost to Derby though, which sucked. And Notts County. 45 minutes gone. 2 minutes of extra time. Lamon just smashes the ball down the left-hand side, looking for Mbeumo again. Saliba manages to stop that, though. Gabriel heads the ball out. Ball over the top to Mbeumo again. Mbeumo goes for the lob, and that's over the bar. 45 minutes and 28 gone. 1-1. Man United, Arsenal, and Man United. Nice ball over the top there from Bruno Fernandes. And it's the influx of money and inflation. Yeah, and I'm disappointed when you see the O'Neill-Keane partnership not quite get it together at City Ground when they were billed as the dream ticket. I think when Mon lost Robbo, he declined a bit. Yeah, I think you're right there, to be honest. Yeah, it was disappointing, but I mean, there's been a lot of disappointment. I mean, one of the biggest disappointments for me was when Stuart Pearce took over and then ended up having to be sacked. I think everybody wants your heroes, your old heroes, to come back and be something, in a management section as well. So yeah, that was hard hitting, to be honest, knowing that Pearce had to go. I mean, it's like in an ideal world, if Tony Adams was a good manager, which he don't seem to have worked out for Tony Adams, but in an ideal world, would you have Tony Adams as a manager? As one of your ex-heroes. It's why I don't rate David Raya, poor positional sense, and you just know that he will get lobbed at the worst time. I rate Emi Martinez as a better all-round goalkeeper. 2 cracking saves today. Yeah, he is good, isn't he, Emi? I think Solskjaer's up there as well. I think Solskjaer's class. I like you just said it, really. I like Raya, but his positioning when he gets too far out on the pitch and gets lobbed is just insane. He does some crazy stuff. It's like the game against us when he went flying out to Jesus when there was a defender there. And luckily, Jesus was going forward, so his momentum took him away. But if he'd have been able to see that ball was still there, he might have been able to, I mean, this woulda, shoulda, couldas and all that. But he might have been able to lob that ball into the empty net, to be fair. Don't know what Jesus was doing there. I've seen a few of them. That other one where he ran out to the wing as well, going for a slide tackle. He's like, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing, mate? What are you doing? Right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. It's half time. Just going to grab a cuppa. I'll be back in a sec. Boom, boom. Right, okay, so let's see what we've got here. I think if Patrick Vieira does well, he could be considered, but the fact is that Arteta has probably ruined the idea of ex-legends coming back to managers. That is true, because they've kind of just gave away the history, haven't they? They don't really bother with it, to be honest. Which is criminal, I think. But if Bruno Fernandes had worn shooting boots instead of fuck me pumps, Man United would be leading 3-1. Fuck me pumps. Yeah, man, there's been a bit of... there's going to have to be a decent off-time team talk to gather it back in, isn't there? And it's not the time, really, to be sort of having a bit of a slippery... Well, I mean, you can have a bit of a slippery slide and stay so many points up at the top, I suppose. And then, because there's definitely going to come one towards the end. That's when it's really going to get to... You know, when it comes to the April and all that kind of stuff, that's when the slippy shit's going to start. So you've got to get that sorted out. Do I think you'll win the league? Yeah, I do. I do think you'll win the league. Yeah, I don't know. I just got a feeling that you will. Although I'm wrong a lot, so I apologise. I mean, there'll be loads of watch-alongs today. Fucking hell, you have Man United fans doing it, you got Arsenal fans doing it, you got people that hate both teams doing it. There's going to be so many watch-alongs today. That's a fucking good cup of tea, that. Good cup of tea. I've got the studio pundits ripping Saliba a new one for that horrible pass to Zubamendi. This is why he cannot play as a defensive midfielder. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy, wasn't it? Absolutely crazy. Just a complete lack of not confidence, just a complete lack of concentration or whatever. Put him into mega position there, really. What do you think to this? Another one I've seen online as well is that you're looking to get Julian. Is it Julian Alvarez? Is it Julian? I don't know what his name is, but something like that. The guy from Atletico Madrid who used to play for Man City. Good player, actually. Can't see it, though. Can't see why you would, to be honest. But he is a good player. He is a good player, but I just don't see why you'd get him in at the minute. You need a left back more than that. I would have said. Mind you, that Nkappi's done all right, though. He seemed all right from what I've seen. Man United seem to be a lot better, though, don't they? They seem to be all of a sudden turn things around. I mean, it's great performance against Manchester City, and they haven't been bad in this one either. So they seem to have turned things around a bit. But where's Sesko anyway? Is Sesko injured? Because he's a good player if we can get him going. Has this run out? That's run out, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking... I'm smoking fumes. I thought it was tasting a bit weird. I'm smoking the fumes. And you got your own channel yet, Manny? You were doing a channel with other people, weren't you? Still doing that? Alvarez is a World Cup winner, and if we get him, it will be a replacement for Gabriel Jesus. I'd take him, and I worry that he'll be wasted under Arteta. We need a better manager. Yes, yeah, I agree. I do agree with you, mate. I've been saying that myself for a long time. So I do totally agree with you. And you watch that Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the next Game of Thrones spin-off. I watched the first one last week. 30 minutes though. Bit disappointing, really. It was good. I mean, the episode was good, but only 30 minutes. It's a bit shit, I thought. Villa looked real good today. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? You're either going to sort of get on it or you're not. Premier League's crazy, though. I mean, it's not an easy league at all. There's no guarantees, is there? There's absolutely no guarantees. No, mate, still trying to figure out a few things. I might do something different, and Del Boy Gunner has since changed his focus to League of Ireland games. Has he really? Why has he done that? I've noticed I ain't seen much of Del Boy Gunner. Why has he gone on to Irish games? Tired of getting the shit or whatever. I'm sort of like Kenny Ken, floating between different channels, although I cannot compare myself to him in terms of sporting knowledge. Oh my days, he's crazy, isn't he, Kenny? Yeah, man, the stuff he knows, man, is insane. Absolutely insane. I wouldn't even do them football quizzes because I don't think I do very well on them at all. And if there's a Forest question and I don't get it right, I'll feel fucking terrible then. Here's the Arsenal huddle. Gonna have to have had a good team talk. Been playing some decent stuff at times, but the defensive stuff's let you down a bit. I do like Rice though. I must admit, I do like Rice. I love what he said after the Forest game as well. Fucking shit. Absolutely fucking shit. Right, back on for the second half. Not seen any changes that's happened or anything like that. Balls with Lamons. Smashes it down the left-hand side. That's headed back by Arsenal. That's going to go all the way through. Martinez just leave it for Lamons. Back to Lamons again. Ball over the top into the centre. That's won by Gabriel with Mbermo. Saliba. Was that Saliba or was that Gabriel? I'm not sure. I mean, he's got older Mbermo all the time at the minute. He's also a huge cricket fan, and I've enjoyed doing cricket streams with him too. I know it's reasonably popular in your neck of the woods, but I don't understand it ain't your cup of tea. It's not mine there. I've never really been that. I don't mind the one dayers. I used to watch them every now and then, or watch England, but they're not really my major cup of tea, to be fair. Manny, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Kenny is a walking encyclopedia Britannica when it comes to football, cricket, and boxing. He is, absolutely. The stuff he retains is insane. I don't retain stuff that well at all, to be honest. I don't retain it as well as he does. No way. And Anthony as well. Don't forget Anthony. Anthony retains a lot as well. I mean, I know he's full of shit, but he's full of shit that makes sense and is true. So, never ashamed of that. I just love being in his company. Yeah, absolutely. Kenny's an absolute ledge. Nothing but respect for Kenny. I like the way he keeps calm on streams as well. You know, you don't lose it or anything like that when things start happening. He just sits there, calm as anything. Kind of person that you don't want to fucking piss off, basically. Definitely the kind of person you don't want to piss off. Because he just keeps calm, doesn't he, all the time? Even when like a girl's going and stuff like that, he just keeps calm. You know, he's one of them guys that if he does fucking lose it, then yeah, you don't want to be around. Incapi heads it up in the air. Diallo's not going to win that. Rice gets it back. It's over to Mbermo. It's with Diallo now on the right hand side. Drops it back to Dallo. Dallo does a bit of skill there. Turn around. Gets it over to Martinez. Martinez then drops it down the left hand side to Luke Shaw. Shaw getting chased by Timber, but drops it back to Martinez. Back to Martinez again. That's dropped to Slabhead. He's going to give it to Diallo. He's getting pressed by Incapi. Gets it into Casemiro. Back to Martinez. Over to Slabhead. Slabhead to Diallo. Diallo back to Slabhead. Slabhead smashes it down the right, looking for Mbermo again. He's all over Mbermo. He's just riding the guy. That's about the best way I can say it, really. Gabriel and Saliba are just riding Mbermo. It's like he's a fairground attraction. And I think it's a Caribbean thing, very gentle and approachable. But if you mess with him, Lord help you. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You can see it big time. I like him. I like doing streams with Kenny when I used to. Like, say, very, very knowledgeable. And he gets it as well. He always calls it right as well. Oh, Dorgu. Oh, my days. It's 2-1. What a strike from Dorgu. What a strike from Dorgu. Arsenal 1, Man United 2. That was a strike and off, that was. So much for my 2-1 prediction. Yeah, absolutely. That was whatever. That was a fucking strike and off, that was, from Dorgu. You just can't see the difference change manager has made with United. They're playing with a lot more freedom and enjoyment, and Luke Shaw is a player reborn, possible England recall. I tell you what, you're absolutely spot on. You can see that they look a lot more comfortable. They look like they've got a lot more freedom. You're totally, absolutely spot on. Zubimendi misses that. No, I don't know if that hits Dorgu's hand because his hand's behind him, but it might do. It's his arm. Does it his arm? Does that guide the ball onto his foot, though? I think it might, actually. That's a bloody good shot, but I think that might get called out. Hammer blow. So much for my 2-1. UN fucking unfucking believable. And it's his hand, though. Yeah, it does. It does. It rolls down his arm, doesn't it? Rolls down his arm onto his foot, so it could definitely get called out. I don't know, though. Goal stand. Okay. I've seen them cut. I've seen them cut off, mate. "52 minutes gone. Arsenal 1, Man United 2. Arteta's talking to AirPod Albert. I think it's AirPod Albert that's the manager, not Arteta. Arteta, yeah, I can lip read this. What do we do now? What do we do? Yeah, I've got no idea here, Pod Albert. What do you reckon we should do? I mean, all that money I gave you in that brown envelope, you need to help me win this league. And even AirPod Albert's going, I ain't got a fucking clue, mate. I don't know what to do. Maybe buy a dog. Here's Doggo again. He's in the box. Shot comes in over the bar. Over the bar and wide. And we'll just have to win it 3-2 if Arteta is man enough. His childhood friend Iriola made that Bournemouth win happen last night. Yes. Yeah, that was a good game as well, that was. Enjoyed that. That's what's so frustrating with us, though, Manny. We can beat Liverpool, we can beat Spurs, we can give Man City a game, we can give you a game, but we can't. Then we play against like Braga and stuff like that. No disrespect to Braga, but then we just don't turn up. It's so frustrating. We cap it in to control that. He's got it on this left-hand side. Plays it into Rice. That's football, though, isn't it? You can't. To me, you can't underestimate anybody. I don't think you can underestimate anybody. As soon as you start underestimating teams, that's where you'll get burnt. Look at your game against Sunderland, yeah. And he starts putting on defenders and stuff like that at 1-0, and I thought, nah, that's a big mistake. Saka with a shot, that's rebounded off United defender, though. Still with Saka. Saka, ball into Jesus. That was a nice ball, that was, into the middle. Jesus can't get it round, though, and that's going to... Oh, then Jesus goes flying on the floor with his... What's he doing there? He's a disgrace, he is. Jesus is a disgrace. I mean, he's just touched the back of his head. All he's done is touch the back of his head and he's gone down like fucking Mike Tyson's just smacked him. That is ridiculous. Dorgu could very well be United's weapon as they go on a European charge. Don't rule them out of a Champions League berth. Yeah, absolutely. He was brilliant against Man City too. Yeah, definitely. Edu. I mean, Eze's coming on in a minute. What is Jesus doing there, man? I mean, come on, bro. I hate to see players do that because, I mean, that could get someone sent off or anything. It's ridiculous. Corner comes in. Oh, it's all over the place here. That looked like it hit Jesus' hand. But apparently handball's not in this game. So here's Saka on the right-hand side. Saka trying to get round now for the cross. Can't though. He's getting a lot of pressure coming in from Diallo. Gets it back to Rice. Rice puts the ball over the top. Shaw manages to head that ball away. Man United now trying to get away with Mbeumo. Back to Diallo. Into Martinez. Jesus runs straight into Martinez, trying to get some revenge, I think, there. Arsenal coming forward, smash the ball. It's Saka on his back. That was a tough one to say. And he said backer on his sack. He said backer on his sack. Jesus is a clown. Saka is garbage. Odegaard is shit. And be right back. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Arteta is going to bottle everything. Well, he's bringing on subs crazily now. Gyökeres is coming on and Cappy's going off. White's coming on. Jesus is going off. Gyökeres is coming on. Yeah, he's throwing the kitchen sink at it now. Odegaard's going off. Odegaard's off. Marino's on. Yeah, I ain't messing around here. Zubamendi's going off and Eze's coming on. Me ain't messing around there. He's just put, is it 5 subs? Sesko's warming up as well. That guy's singing Arsenal on his own. That's crazy. Fernandez back to Shaw. Shaw then back into Diallo. Casemiro smashes the ball down the left-hand side, but that's gone out of play. Arsenal now with a throw-in. This is a crazy game. Zubamendi for Eze. Odegaard's off for Marino. Saka stays on though. To Slabhead. Smashes it down the right-hand side, but that's going to go all the way through to Raya. Raya then throws it into Rice. Cross to Saliba. Saliba back to Rice. Rice to Saliba. Saliba across to White. White to Saka. That gets cut out though by Luke Shaw. And then Dorgu gets in for the second challenge on Marino. It's a throw into Arsenal. Into Saliba. Back to Rice. Rice across to Marino. I mean Gabriel. Saliba back to Rice. Rice, I mean White, you know. Rice to Saliba. Saliba then passes it into White. White back to Saliba. Saliba back to Raya. It's over to Gabriel. Plays it down to Eze on the left-hand side. Eze then drops it into Timber. Timber running through the middle. Drops it across to Saliba. Saliba then puts the ball down for White, who's right there, and that's going to be a set piece. Martinez has to cut the ball out. Nice pass down the side there. He's going for the White Gyökeres connection there, I think. $60 minutes and 41 gone. Corner coming in for Arsenal. Saka with a corner. Corner comes in. Straight through. Man United managed to get the ball away though. It's back to Saka on this right-hand side. Challenge comes in from Bruno Fernandes and it goes out for a throw into Arsenal. On the right-hand side. White with a throw-in. Into Eze. Eze's pass don't get through. Dorgu cuts it out and it's cut out again by Eze. Eze gets it back to Gabriel with Timber into White. Rice to Eze. Eze across to Saliba. Down to Saka on the right-hand side. Saka gets the cross in, but that's straight into the hands of Lemans. 62 minutes and 10 gone. Arsenal 1, United 2. Smashed up the field by Lemans. That's a Man United throw. Martinez to Slabhead. Slabhead across to Diallo. Diallo gets the ball to Manu. Manu to Dallo. Ball down the right hand side. It goes out for a throw in to United. In from Dallo to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes then gets caught by Rice. Rice gets a yellow. And he's trod on his foot. Free kicks with Fernandes. Oh, that's straight into Raya. Raya catches that, no problem. Raya smashes the ball down the pitch, looking for Saka. And Dorgu managed to head the ball out for a throw-in on the halfway line. That's thrown into Saka on the right-hand side. He's up against Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's got hold of him. Still with Saka, though. Gets it into the middle to Rice. Rice takes a shot straight over the bar. 65 minutes gone. Is the only problem with the watch-alongs, really, I think. I'd rather sort of do them as, like, private streams, to be fair. Do them as private streams, and I can actually have the game sounds on, because I like to hear the crowd and things like that when I'm watching football. Dorgu with the header, that's cut out again. That's all the way back to Raya by White. To Gabriel. Gabriel back to Raya. Raya's panicking, gets it into Rice in the centre. It's crossed to Saliba. Saliba running down the right-hand side, plays it through to White. White then tries to play it into Saka. Saka goes down, punches the ground, and it's back with Bruno Fernandes. Into Casemiro. With Manu. Manu threads the ball through for sure, but Saka gets back to stop that. Here's Rice, cross to Timber. Timber plays it through to Eze. Eze gets the ball taken off him, goes back to Timber. Timber across to Saliba. Saliba going down the right-hand side, plays it into Saka. Saka then into White, plays it down to Gyökeres on the right-hand side. Now, a bit of space here for Marino. Marino puts the ball over the top looking for Trossard. Trossard takes the ball down well. Got it on the left-hand side now. Tries to get the cross in. Slabhead heads the ball away. And Burmo continues with a header. And Saliba runs back to get it. And drops it back to Gabriel. Gabriel into Rice. Rice to White. Into Saka. Saka then gets a bit of pressure from Shaw and goes down again. And I've done watch-alongs for friends' YouTube channel, and I keep the TV on mute so that I can go into full commentator mode. None of these angry, ranted, filled streams you normally see. That's what I tend to do, mate, when I'm watching Forest. It's happening again, isn't it? I know we still have over 20 minutes left, but I'm very worried. Yeah. And Arsenal fans booing Lemens for taking his time. Arsenal do it all the time. Yeah, and that's our fan base in a nutshell, mate. Hypocrites. Yeah, 100%. And Cunha's coming on now, and he can be a problem as well. And Burmo's going off. Don't look very happy at going off either. "68 minutes and 12 gone. United 1, Arsenal 1, United 2. Cunha's on now for Mburmo. Smashed up the field by Lamons. Headed by Saka into Trossard. Trossard tries to get it up to Gyökeres. He's being stopped by Martinez, and he gets a free kick. What minute you on, bro? 69 minutes and 10 seconds exactly, mate. I forgot to say the time. Well, I won't be using StreamYard soon because my time is running out. So I'll be using that mode where I can actually put the timer on. Although I always forget to do it anyway, but, the thought's there. The trouble with meld, though, is you can't schedule it. They've got no scheduler on there. I'll have to probably use Streamlabs instead. Same kind of thing anyway. Then I can put all the stuff on the screen as well. It's a lot better. I think I'm only a couple of seconds ahead. And Marino, that diving shit is on. Yeah. Oh, he changed 5 players, I think. He made 5 subs. He just weren't having it. Odegaard went off as well. When is he ever going to learn that Rice is the captain of this team and not Odegaard? I think Saka's got the captaincy now. Here's Gyökeres on the right-hand side. Can he get through? Gets the ball into the box. It's headed away by Slabhead. It's with Saka, though. Eze gets the ball back, and that shot comes in, but it's straight into the hands of Lamons. Someone who's supposed to be a midfielder in the middle of the park, he's the weakest guy I've seen. And Eze on 2, I see. Yeah, Eze's on. That was handball, I think. That is his hand, but I don't think it was. His hand's just on the floor. Bruno trying to get something going now. They've got the ball outside the box. It's back to Luke Shaw. Back into Bruno. Bruno then drops it down the left-hand side to Mainu. Mainu back to Shaw. Shaw to Martinez. Martinez into Dorgu. Fernandez then takes it from him and gives it to Slabhead. It's across to Casemiro. Casemiro puts the ball over the top for Dorgu. He's in the box, Dorgu. Gets the back heel over to Cunha, but Cunha couldn't get on the end of it, or it was Mainu, I think. It's with Fernandez now. Fernandez drops it across to Mainu. He's outside the box. Ball goes into the box again. It's with Cunha. Cunha tries to get the cross in. Can't. Then Cunha gets it back. Gets it back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes to Dorgu. Back to Fernandes. To Martinez. Into Slabhead. To Dallo. Ball over the top for Slabhead. He's on the right-hand side. He's going for the wing play here. Look, Slabhead is. He's up against Eze, though. Gets the cross in. It's headed away, though. And Arsenal clear it with Trossard. That only goes to Martinez. Back with Mainu. Mainu across to Slabhead. Slabhead to Diallo. Diallo back to Slabhead. Back to Casemiro, into Martinez. Martinez puts the ball down the centre, but that's going all the way through to Raya. 75 minutes and 55 gone. Rice is running forward now on the left-hand side. Plays it into Eze. Eze turns. Looking for a pass. Looking for someone to pass to. And Eze drops it to Saliba. Saliba into Marino. Marino to Eze. Back to Rice. Into Timber. Timber to Trossard. On this left-hand side. Trossard trying to get the cross against Dallo. And the cross is just straight into the hands of Lamans. That's not handball. He's falling to the floor. What's he supposed to do? Put his hand down and crash into the floor. Dorgo looks like he's had a good game. Yeah. Do these players need gloves? It's about 10 degrees. It ain't cold. I don't know. Something's going on with Bruno and Rice now. Thierry Henry watching from the stands. And Ian Wright as well. With Timber. Cross to Saliba. Arsenal outside the box now. Gives it back to Rice. Rice plays it into White. White can't get it through, though. Dorgo managed to keep the ball there. Gets it to Cunha. He's getting chased, though, by Marino. And Marino tackles, and it goes out for a throw. And the throw is Man United's. And Madueke's coming on now. Is he going to take off Starboy? Let's have a guess. Is Starboy coming off? Nope, he's not. Trossard's coming off. And we lose this game. That's our league title hopes done. And no, Madueke. He's running Daka into the ground again. Yeah, absolutely. So Madueke's coming on for Trossard. Throw into United. Another throw in just over the halfway line. To United. Arsenal throwing now just over the halfway line. With Ben White. Throws it into Marino. With White now, Gyökeres fights to keep hold of the ball, gets it through to Madueke. Madueke's running through here, but Slabhead manages to get his foot in and just kicks it out for a throw-in on the right-hand side. 76 minutes gone. Arsenal throwing into Marino. Marino gets it back to Saliba. To Rice, back to Saliba, cross to Gabriel in the centre. Gabriel down the left-hand side to Saka. Saka then plays it back to Gabriel. Gabriel over to Rice. Rice to Gabriel. Back to Saka again on this left-hand side. Saka into Eze. Eze's going to try and have a run through here. Gets it into the box to Timber, but that's kicked away again by Slabhead. Slabhead's had a good game. And into Madueke. Madueke now is going to have a run through on the right-hand side, but his pass is just put out for a goal kick. And Trossard done more than Saka this game. Well, I thought that as well. Of course, not taking off Trossard, who actually came to play today. Leave on the guy that hasn't done a fucking thing all year. And Manny, City are all over the place. Your oats aren't done. City are so inconsistent. It's unreal. Hate this fucking shit manager with every fibre of my being. Yeah, the thing is, all of a sudden, City will like see the opportunity and they will get on it. Yeah, the thing is, what you got to take into account as well is City have done it before, so they have got that. They know how to sort of dig in when it needs to be. Ain't this fucking shit manager with every fibre of my being, says Tony. And here's Martinez. Back to Slabhead, across to Dallo. Into Casemiro. To Bruno Fernandes. He puts the ball over the top, looking for Dorgu. Dorgu and White fighting against each other. Dorgu's gone down. Look, he's staying down as well. 78 minutes and 42 gone. And with Gay coming in, they are immediately more defensively solid, and Aston Villa are also not out of it. Yeah, true. Very true. That's a shot, though, that is, from Dorgu. It's a beauty. You're not getting anywhere near that. 79 minutes and 40 gone. Still Arsenal 1, Man United 2. Yeah, Gay will help, but one player won't help fix all their problems. And keeper no chance for that Dorgu one. No, it's a beautiful shot, isn't it? Here's Saka on the left-hand side. Gets the cross in. And, there it goes over the bar. And Arsenal are asking for something, but I'm assuming it's the deflection or something. I don't know. Have a look. Actually, that's off Martinez with the looks of it. Sesko's on now as well. Sesko for Dorgu. 80 minutes and 45 gone. Arsenal 1, United 2. Dorgu sliced that ball perfectly. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. There's Rice. Shaw picks that up, and then Fernandes tries to get the pass but can't, and Ray should grab that and then be able to throw the ball out. It's White into Rice. White Rice. And it's Rice White into Madueke. Madueke's got two players around him trying to get the cross, and he can't, but they got a corner. Cunha tries a good pass there, and it smacks Sesko straight in the face. If you can't take a ball in the face, mate, you're playing the wrong game. Try them old brown leather balls. Try getting one of them in your face when it's absolutely wet through. And then talk to me about how much a ball it's when it hurts when you get it in your face. They fucking about take your head off. You remember them old brown footballs? They was solid, mate. They was like them medicine balls, especially when there was wet as well. Punched out. It's over to Saka on the right hand side. Saka gets it into White. Saliba, I mean. Saka now trying to get the shot, and that's saved, and that's going to be another corner. All your players there, you try and take a shot. Dogu slice that perfectly. Imagine if Sesko scores and does the shush celebration when Arteta wanted him over Gyökeres. That would be funny. Great save from Lemens. Yep. And it's another corner. Saka. Oh, it's in. Is it in? I think it's in. I think that went in. I don't know. I think it's gone in, that. Yeah, it's gone in. 2-2. Marino. Yeah, it goes in. It did go in. I thought it did. They managed to keep it out the first time, and then the second time it's got in. 2-2. Got a Desmond going on. 83 minutes and 40 gone. They're now going to push it forward big time, I would have thought. Them corners are lethal. Go straight into the area. You just can't. Yeah, it's definitely in, that is. Fucking. Oh, Rice smash White into the post. Did you see that? Then Rice absolutely smashed Ben White into the post. What is going to go on here? Yeah, Sesko tries to take it off the line, but it's just behind it. 2-2. And Marino says, no, and fucking set piece FC, man, says Jack. And our fans be celebrating a fucking draw like we just won the World Cup, says Tony. And we needed to win this game. This goal means nothing without a third. Yeah, absolutely. Willemens smashes it down the right-hand side, looking for Sesko. Gabriel manages to win that, though, gets it back to Raya, and Arsenal start powering forward. 85 minutes gone. With Rice. Across to Gabriel. That's all the way back to Raya again. Across to White. Saliba, I mean. Is that Saliba? Yeah, I think that's Saliba. Saliba's flying down this right-hand side at the minute, taking everybody on, gets it through to Madueke. Madueke, they're on a run here. Oh, Madueke's control. I think it took a deflection, so it's going to be now. It's a goal kick. 85 minutes and 40 gone. Fans are singing that. It was all quiet before. 85 minutes and 58 gone. Arsenal 2, Man United 2. It's into Sesko. Sesko manages to win it. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into Mainu. Nice little passing going on at the minute. Cunha with a shot. Oh, what a goal from Cunha. What a goal from Cunha. Keeps going, smacks it, and puts it straight in the net. 3-2. Arsenal 2, Man United 3. 86 minutes and 35 gone. And big up, brother, long time. Yeah, big up, Dan. How you doing, mate? And if that happened to Raya, they'd give the foul. Dagger, fuck off, dig that out. Yeah, absolutely. 86 minutes and 55 gone. And they just sort of let him keep running on then. You know what he's capable of, though? It's hard work there from Man United as well. Nice little interpassing as well. But when Cunha gets it there, none of them go anywhere near him. What a strike that is. Why Gabriel's doing that stupid defending? I don't know what. Just go towards him. Don't just stand there like that. No gay. No, no gay. No goalkeeper saves that. Top strike. Yeah, it was. Absolute quality strike. He's a cracking player, that Cunha. $88 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, Man United 3. Marino's trying to G everybody up, and it's with Arsenal now, with Saliba. Saliba into Rice. Mazarao's come on now as well for Arsenal. Diallo's gone off. Into Timber. Timber back to Gabriel. Gabriel into Eze. Eze across to Timber. Timber gives it to Saka. Saka back to Timber. Timber back to Gabriel. Cross to Saliba. Saliba gets tackled there by Cunha. Picks it up again though. Gets it back to Raya. Man United povering forward now. They get it out to Timber. Timber, they're getting a bit of trouble here. Timber then gets it back to Gabriel. Gabriel plays it up to Saliba. White, I mean. Into Eze. Eze across to Timber. Timber to Eze. Saka wanted it, but Eze turns back. Eze might get Saka now. Gets it to White. White loses out. And Man United trying to stop the ball now. Gets it back to Eze. It's with Saka. Back heel from Timber. Puts the ball out. That's going to be a corner, though. It's going to be a corner. Takes a deflection. 89 minutes and 50 gone. Is this going to be a sign? $90 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3, and there's 7 minutes of extra time. Loads of pushing around going on in the box. Punched away by Lamans, and then Cunha dives there. Cunha bought that. He bought that, didn't he? Watch every 25 minutes out of time. Close, mate. 7 and 7 minutes. Yeah, mate. I mean, Cunha proper bought that. Yellow card for Eze as well. Yeah, all gone quiet again now, aren't you? This is when your team needs you. When you're down, this is when your team needs you. Yeah. We sing constantly throughout a game, regardless. $91 minutes and 10 gone. Supposed to be 12th man. That's all the way through to Raya. Thrown out to Saliba. Saliba gives it to Rice. Rice just strolling forward at the minute. Ball over the top looking for Saka. Luke Shaw gets that. Cunha turns, starts running towards. Marino takes him down, and that's going to be a free kick. 91 minutes and 45 gone. This is why I love our fans, Jack. This is why I love our fans. We just go non-stop for 90 minutes. 92 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, Man U 3. Hey, Man U just needed to keep hold of the ball there. Just pass it aside, keep hold of it, and let Arsenal come at you, not drop it back to them. Ray's got the ball again now. Over to Saliba. Saliba into Rice. Rice is running through the middle. Plays it into Eze. Eze across to Saliba. Saliba to Madueke. Madueke into Eze. Eze turns, drops it back to Gabriel. Gabriel across to Rice on this left-hand side. Rice back into Marino. Marino then back to Rice. Rice to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Saliba across to White. White tries to cross. That hits the head of Luke Shaw and goes out for a throw-in. 93 minutes and 27 gone. It's thrown out to Saliba. Saliba then plays a pass to Gabriel, and that's no good one. A lob comes in from, I don't know who it was, but it weren't worth talking about anyway. Bruno Fernandes. They need to keep hold of the ball, Man United. I don't know what they're actually doing. Yeah, I mean, the lob would have been great if it gone in, but, you know, now you've got Arsenal coming back at you again. 94 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, United 3. Marino running through the centre, gets it to Timber. Slabhead, or Martinez, smashes it out for a throw-in in the Arsenal area. 94 minutes and 12 gone. Throw-in to Arsenal. Arsenal fans booing that United are taking their time. The online Arsenal fans are saying they should have had a penalty for that Maguire handball earlier, and Raya nearly lobbed again. Why does he do this nonsense? Yeah, mate, I don't. You know what? I mean, as like a neutral, I don't understand why Man United, when they get the ball, they're not keeping it. When they had the free kick, instead of pushing it up forward, just keep hold of the ball. You know what I mean? Keep the ball, pass it around on your own, and get Arsenal to come at you because you're winning. 94 minutes and 57 gone. And the ball's kicked right up the field, but that's going to be kicked back up by Raya. Smashes the ball up the field up the right-hand side. Gyökeres wins that in the air. Slabhead then wins the next one, and he's got hold of, I don't know who that is. Is that Gabriel? He was absolutely grabbing hold of him then. Here's Cunha on the left-hand side. Comes into the middle and then gets hit by Marino. Doesn't get the foul though. Marino's coming forward. Gets it to Madueke. Madueke then gets grabbed by Luke Shaw. And it's Arsenal now on the right-hand side. Get it into the middle to Saka. Lovely challenge comes in from Martinez to stop it. Cross comes in from Arsenal. Dalot needs to head that ball away. He does head that ball away. And it's with Bruno Fernandes now on the right-hand side. But we've got an head injury. 95 minutes and 55 gone. Always worth trying a lob if the goalkeeper's out, mate. Kenny McLean about Dorgu's Denmark. What a game that was. Yeah, I mean, I would, but I mean, if I was like in this situation, I'd probably. It is worth having a go, to be fair. Maguire was holding Gabriel like it was his son. That was insane, that was. I don't know how that didn't get called a foul. It's just, you know, like when you have a kid strapped to the front of your chest, it was like that, wasn't it? It was completely like that. Arsenal fans with their head in hands. None of them making any noise whatsoever. They're all just quiet. Ian Wright's got his head in his hands. You're the man that backs him, bro. You're the man that backs him. Sold your club out, mate. You did. Along with Keown as well. That's Put down the field. That's going to be it, I think. Smashed up the field by Raya. Slabhead tries to win that. There's a chance here, though, for Gyökeres. Oh, my days. Was that a save or was that his shot? Was that a save? Surely that hit Lamans, didn't it? Surely that hit Lamans. $97 minutes and 40 gone. Whistle's going to go any minute. Jack, our fans will do anything but the blame where it belongs. Surely on the manager, who is absolute dog shit. And Ian Wright is just wrong. He played for you lot too, didn't he? Yep, absolutely. And yeah, he was holding him like he was pulling Gabriel out of an eye chair. He was. 100%. That's it. Full time, guys. Full time, Man United get the win. They definitely turned a corner, Man United. You can see that. Gyökeres, you're not defending, mate. You're the attacker. Was that actually a shot? Was that a shot? That was insane, mate. That was insane. Right, where's the... let's have a look at this. Right, so Man United win that game. Arsenal still top with 50. Man City and Aston Villa got 46 points. Who's everybody got to play? You got Leeds United next. At Leeds United. Not an easy game, to be fair. And Villa's got Brentford. And Manchester City have got Tottenham. Now, Tottenham can do a job on City sometimes. Will that be the case this time? I don't know. And you've got Sunderland coming up as well. No longer unbeaten at home, but United deserved this. Easily the better team on balance. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's a fair assumption, assessment, to be honest. Yeah, he was holding him like he was pulling it's over, he starts the bottle. Just wait and watch. Yeah, and no longer unbeaten at home. Great to see you again. Yeah, hope to catch you again soon. Absolutely, man. We'll have to when I do the real deal or whatever, you'll have to come on at some point if you want. And Ian Wright would sell his mum for a pound note. Yeah. And fucking unbelievable, says Colin. Big up Colin, mate. And fuck that clapping at the end. Bullshit. Yeah, absolutely. And I think the fact it'll hurt even more is the fact it's Manchester United, because, I mean, you've been absolute rivals for years, haven't you? Let's face it. And I think, Manny, you might be onto something there, mate. It might start falling to pieces now. But I've got to give it to United. I think they just really turned the corner. Getting Carrick in has been a massive thing, to be honest. Massive thing. And I do think, yeah, I do agree they deserve that. Jesus was crying to the ref about getting a bang on the head. Yeah, he was. He was. Wow. Hey, can't knock it, really. Can't knock it. Now the meltdowns will start. All the meltdowns will be coming in. All the people will be flying into league honours and saying, oh, you wanted us to lose anyway. You know, you don't back us, so you always wanted us to lose. So I bet you'll be happy making money off a loss and all that crap. Sure, they'll be doing that as well. You know, hey, it gets in views. What does it matter, does it? Doesn't really matter, does it, really? Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to get going because I want to grab a shower and stuff. There's a lot of things I want to get done, which I've been wanting to do all day, to be honest. So, yeah. Thanks for the support, as always, guys. Appreciate it. And, yeah, is the road starting to get rocky? We'll have to wait and see on that one, I think. And, yeah, Forest got a win, which I'm absolutely delighted with. Jez, his Arsenal comes in, says Man United with a better team. Yeah, fair assessment, mate. Absolute quality assessment. Vieira said disappointing performance, lack of aggression. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And Tony says night, yay. Yeah, I've got a few things to do because I had to watch that UFC before I went live because I thought someone might spoil it, although nobody said anything, to be fair, so I didn't have to do that, but it could have happened, so I didn't want to take that chance. And it meant I couldn't look on social media either. So, yeah, but yeah, Man United was the better team, some cracking goals as well. And yeah, deserved it. They deserved it. Said Arsenal, I hate that Arteta was clapping the fans at the end and the fans clapped him back. They should be fuming. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Do you think it's all starting to fall to pieces now? I mean, you've got Leeds United next at Ellen Road, which is that's not an easy game, is it? They're going to get in your face as well. They're proper going to get in your face as well because it's the way they go and the way they play. So that's not going to be an easy game either. So it could all fall to pieces. Then you got Sunderland. So yeah, well, we'll see. We'll wait and see. I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad we won today, to be honest with you. Just happy we won and delighted with that. It's a tense game, but we managed to see it through. But anyway, I'm out of here because I want to get a shower and got other things to sort out as well. So, yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for the support as always. Big up to Jez's Arsenal. Make sure you follow Jez's Arsenal. And yeah, the yearly Arteta bottle job has started, mate. Looks like it, mate. And I don't think it'll fall to bits. I think it's just United with a new manager bounce as always. Yeah, could be. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But there'll be plenty of explosions going on, and I'm sure watching the goal reactions will be quite interesting as well this weekend. But yeah, anyway, guys, take it easy, and as always, keep it real, keep it Yeti, and tatty fucking bye. Have a good Sunday, guys. I'll catch you all later.